Hi there, this is Joe from SquareXO, and this is episode 25. I'm joined by Dan.
Hello.
And Rebecca.
Hey guys.
And Nicole.
Hello.
Welcome everyone. Right, okay, before we start, don't forget that you can join us on twitter.com/square_XO. We're on twitch.tv/squarexo, youtube.com/JansonWater, and where else are we? We're somewhere else. Podbean and iTunes, that's where we are. So leave us a nice review and make Dan happy. So that'll be good.
I've waited ages for a new one, by the way. We haven't had one for a while. Yeah.
I know, I've been leaving all my reviews on TripAdvisor. Not for SquareXO.
I was going to say, that's I
seem to have migrated from gaming to TripAdvisor at the moment, but I'm sure...
Where have you been then?
I'm sure I'll get back. Oh, we just went to a restaurant recently, so... But apparently I'm in the top 5% of reviewers in Brighton. Because I keep reviewing stuff every time I go somewhere. I've been doing it for years, so it's not like it's just appeared. I've just done it. When I could actually go away places and I had money, I did. And I left reviews.
So, where would you recommend in Brighton for anyone that's listening?
Oh, I've done Tails. That's my favourite restaurant. It's cheap, but it's good.
Cool. The Purple Turtle.
I've not been there. Don't know.
No. Donatello is the.
I see what you mean. That went over my head, didn't it?
That is a good bar name, though, actually, isn't it? The Purple
Turtle. It is. I went to Turtle Bay and they do nice cocktails.
Turtle Bay is really nice. There's one in Nottingham near where I live.
Lovely.
I can't say I've heard of it.
Maybe not.
Nice. What was I going to say? I left a review once for like a cafe in Hove, and the guy actually contacted me and said, "Oh, your review was great. Do you want to come to the cafe and have a free lunch and we can talk about the things you liked and didn't like?"
That's awesome.
Wow, that makes reviewing so much more worth it, doesn't it?
See,
they give you freebies.
That's what you get when you're a professional reviewer. None of these other people on TripAdvisor.
Is that why you do it though, just for a free meal?
Just for free meals.
No, it's not. I just like reviewing and taking photos. I like taking the photos, you see, because then you can leave a review with a nice photo. That's cool. Loads of photos. Anyway, enough of that. Let's do some gaming news. There's not really a lot, I'm afraid, but that's after E3 really for you. Most of the time it's stuff that's come out of interviews and stuff, but because obviously most of the stuff's already been announced. So somebody's mics rubbing against their mouth or beard or something.
Quite frankly, it could be my cat purring.
Could it?
Oh.
Nah, it sounds like
sat on me.
It sounds like a mic rubbing. So
It's not
rough
mine.
mics away from your face.
You just say you haven't got any clothes on.
I'm joking. It's not
What
mine.
are you? Wait, has it stopped? 'Cause I don't know if it was the cat.
Oh, what? I've just found a bit of news. Do you know that Brighton and Hove's stadium is going to be in FIFA 18?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, of course it is. They're a Premier
Gaming
League
and
team.
Brighton news.
Do they have every Premier League team stadium in FIFA 18 then?
I'd have thought so.
I didn't think they did. I want to know why Ibrox isn't in it. Most successful club in the whole world, and our stadium's not even in FIFA. It's a disgrace.
Our stadium's in FIFA.
Ibrox Park's an amazing stadium. That should be in FIFA. 50,000 capacity. Why is it not there?
Get a job at EA and do it for them. Take your photos with you.
It just annoys me.
Yeah.
I want it to be there. Because I love FIFA. I want it to be there. I hear the Switch version of FIFA. I'm hearing good things about that. I don't actually know what's in it, but I keep seeing everybody who's played it saying how great it is. So it's good that EA's actually put the effort in for once.
Yeah.
Anyway. Wait, I'm way out the structure here. But anyway, let me go and talk in the news. There's not a lot I can say. The first bit of PlayStation news I could find was that Shadow of the Colossus and PS4 is a remake and not a remaster, according to Mr. Yoshida. So that's quite good that they're actually remaking it.
Yeah, I saw that. I was quite happy with that.
Yeah, I was quite pleased with that. So that's something that I find interesting.
Yeah, great news. I'm really excited for that. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it'll be fun playing that, I think.
Yeah, the fact that it's a remake is really good because they could have just ported it and done an HD remake or reskin like they did on the PS3, but obviously it's nice they're putting some time into it. because I think a lot of people hold the game in quite high regard. So it's nice that they're giving it the treatment it deserves.
It deserves. Yeah, I agree with that too.
I
I hope that the
yeah.
controls will be. You know how the issue with The Last Guardian and the controls. I hope that they'll take into consideration that a lot of people weren't happy with the controls in The Last Guardian, and maybe iron them out for the remake.
Definitely. That'd be really good.
And also, Modern War, I knew this was going to happen. Modern Warfare Remastered is to get a standalone release.
Oh, at
$39.99.
last.
I knew it was
Oh
going to
my
happen eventually.
Gosh, my cod fingers are tingling again. Brilliant.
Yeah, it was obvious it happened, but I mean, $39.99. I wonder how much that's going to be in UK, because you can buy the game.
$39.99, surely.
Because you can buy the game for £40 with the other game. What's the other one that came with it? Is it Infinite Warfare or Advanced Warfare?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Whatever the other one that was that came together, you can buy that for £40. So you would think it would be a bit cheaper than that. Not in PSN, no. In PSN, I think it's more expensive.
It's really expensive on PSN, isn't it?
So yeah.
Who still plays COD though?
Don't know. Obviously, a lot of people do.
I think I bought. You know, they released the zombies. They released like the older zombie maps on Black Ops 3.
Right.
They kind of they backtracked and released some of the older maps. I mean, I've been playing that, but even then, I've not really indulged in COD for a while. It used to be my go-to multiplayer, but since Overwatch, there's literally I don't play anything else. Yeah, it's just I can't anymore. It's boring.
Okay, wee bit more news. Back to football again, actually. PES 2018 is definitely not coming to the Switch. So there we go. They're not bothering. But Level 5 is trying to make a Professor Layton game on Nintendo Switch. But they've got some sort of technical issue or something that's preventing them doing it at the moment. But has anybody played the Professor Layton games?
Yeah,
I played a little bit of them.
Yeah. Played the first one.
I can't say I have, but I've always been intrigued, but never actually taken the time.
No, they're
pretty good.
Yeah, it was during that kind of time when brain training was out, wasn't it? So there was this whole kind of push of there being educational games or games that make you think, and it was one of those. It was good. I don't know if it has a place these days or not. It will do, won't it?
Yeah, it probably still be quite popular. There'll be at least 5 new Xbox Game Pass games every month. They do take some away. So the Xbox Game Pass is the thing you buy for, what is it again? How much is it? $9.99 a month? And it just basically lets you get access to Xbox 360 and some Xbox One games. Basically, the list I saw is mostly Xbox 360 and a few older sort of Xbox One games. So yeah, I don't know what I think of it, but if it's value or not. There's some fairly decent titles on there, but I don't know. I mean, that's really what Xbox Gold's for, really. You get a few free games a month. Same with PlayStation Plus, you get the free games a month. So I don't know if I want to pay another tenner so I can get access to another library of games.
But it's also the time, isn't it? Like, who has time to play all those games every month?
Games, yeah. How much? Yeah, how much value for money are you getting if you only play like one game and you pay that much?
Yeah, that's like PlayStation Now, isn't it?
It's the same sort of thing.
I don't have time to backtrack all the time. Like.
Yeah, I very rarely play a game twice. Very, very rarely.
That's all I do.
Yeah,
that's all I do. To
play them multiple times.
Depends what game it is from you, really.
I think once you've achieved all the trophies, there's just nothing to go back for.
See, I don't trophy hunt, so maybe that's where it's a difference. See, I just pick a game, and then if I happen to get the platinum in it, I'm very unlikely to play it again. I do admit, but if it's something. Where I'm a big fan, like Bloodborne, for example. Just off the top of my head, I can go back to that maybe 5 or 6 times a month, just because I enjoy it and I know the mechanics, and it's just a game that I know really well. So I'm quite happy I'll play this again because I haven't got anything else to play. It saves money for me as well because I'm not constantly buying new games. I'm I'll wait and I'll just play this while I'm waiting for a new game to come out.
Yeah, true.
Okay,
Sorry, Joe, carry on.
I'm just going to start talking a bit more news, that's all.
Yeah,
there was rumours of L.A. Noire being remastered for PS4 and Xbox One, and there was also rumours that it would have a VR and first-person mode. Was MD in Cavelli Noir? Has MD played
Never played it,
Because I
no.
completed
Yeah, I
it.
haven't either.
I didn't play it because originally this takes me back, but when it was first announced, I remember when it came out on release that everyone was complaining that it was breaking their PlayStations.
Oh god,
So
not worth it then.
I didn't buy it. It looked like a good game, but I mean I didn't buy it for that reason. So I thought, I ain't got the money to replace the PlayStation.
Yeah.
I mean, again, no game's that good.
Never broke
But-
mine. I played it, completed it, enjoyed it.
Maybe you should
Don't
take
know
a
if-
chance on it then.
Don't know if I want to play it again, mind you.
I'm pretty sure it's on like Watchdog or something like that for actually like the whole issue with that. But so I just kind of thought I'll give it a miss because obviously I couldn't afford to replace the
Yeah.
PlayStation.
Bit of a risk
But-
if it's going to break your PlayStation.
I'm finding
Yeah.
news that I didn't write down, but it's on my Twitter.
I've got a bit of news
so
written down, but it's very
it's-
light this week.
The news is like I'm finding's on my Twitter, so obviously I tweeted about it, but I never wrote it down here. But Playlink is coming. We talked about Playlink, did we, briefly?
Yeah,
Last
briefly.
episode.
Yeah.
So one of the games that's coming is going to be free in PlayStation Plus. That's called That Shoe, I think. So that's going to be free in PlayStation Plus next month, but it's actually in addition to the normal titles, so it's like an extra. So you get a chance to try out Playlink using your mobile phone, playing with other people. It's actually meant to be quite good. It won an award as well, Innovation Award or something, so maybe it's worth keeping an eye open for that
Who
one.
was the developer on that again? Was that
There's
Superman?
various developers for the games, but that one was, I think that one was Supermassive, I think.
Yeah.
Also, City Skylines coming to PS4, so that's good because that's a great game. Really good. Recommend that if you like sort of sim games, but it's actually quite impressive, so it is. So, yeah,
Yeah.
that's that.
Cool.
Oh, right, what else? Crash Bandicoot's getting some DLC apparently. It was leaked in trophies.
Yeah, I saw that a couple of
That's
trophies,
good.
wasn't it? Not too many.
No, so that'll be quite interesting how that's going to work out, I think.
Mm.
I mean, don't know.
I'm worried they're going to overdo it, to be honest, for Crash Bandicoot. I don't know. I'm a bit apprehensive, but
Are you getting it?
yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, like, I wanted to write a review and that on it as well, but I'm getting a bit apprehensive because I've seen stuff about autosave features, and
Oh, really?
I'm worried that they might have tampered with the game to the point where it kind of takes away the mechanics that made it
Oh, so
like
good.
Crash
back
Bandicoot.
then.
Yeah, like I mean, back then it was frustrating because you didn't have regular save points, this, that, and the other, and I'd hope they don't kind of take away what is true to Crash Bandicoot, essentially. So
Yeah.
Have to
Dumbing
see
it
what
down, basically.
Yeah.
We'll just see how it turns out, I guess.
It's out on Friday, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah.
There's been no talk yet of any review. What's the review embargo on it? Do you know, Joe? Is it
Don't know.
going to be Friday? Or be
I don't
interesting.
know.
one.
I've not heard
Maybe
that.
Thursday.
I'll ask
Yeah.
around and find out on that one, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's going to sell an absolute bucket load because it's sold out a couple of times on Amazon, so it has.
Yeah.
So
Looks
where-
promising.
to the point that you
Jeez.
couldn't even pre-order it. So
Oh, really? Wow.
yeah. So I think
Yeah.
it's going to do really, really well. I mean, it's basically been top of the bestseller list for quite a while. Horizon and that have sort of been swapping places on the bestseller list. So
I bet Grand Theft Auto 5's up there too.
yeah. Oh, speaking of the charts, yeah, Horizon was top last week. ARMS debuted at number 2, and GTA 5 was number 3. Dirt 4 is number 4, Wipeout number 5, Tekken 6, FIFA 17 7, Overwatch 8, and Justice 2 9, and Rocket League 10. So there you go.
Mm.
So Horizon, which was on sale thanks to the Days of Play, was number 1.
Yeah, because it was down
ARMS.
quite cheap, wasn't it?
Yeah, so ARMS couldn't have really sold that much, I don't think, because even with Horizon being on sale, I don't think it would all of a sudden sell, say,
Bucket load.
tens of thousands. I mean,
Yeah.
it might have sold 30, 40 maybe, I guess, if it had a good week, because that's quite a lot for a game that isn't debuting. So, I mean, so ARMS could maybe have sold 20k or something. Maybe a lot
So a lot
less.
of people playing it online.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people playing it on my newsfeed on Twitter. Quite a lot of people have been.
Yeah, that's all I've seen.
That's what I meant.
literally.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can see that being a game that just drops off quite fast, personally. But we'll
I
see.
think I agree with you.
It doesn't really seem to me that it's got a lot of.
It's not got legs, Joe. It's not
Nah,
got legs.
exactly.
There's a dad joke for you.
Exactly, it's not got legs. That's a good way of putting it.
That's so
Yeah.
bad.
It's all arms.
I just got it.
Oh.
How are you really that slow?
Oh my god! Don't, because I'm like someone that finds cracker jokes hysterical. Oh no! Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Right, carry on. Oh dear God.
Yeah, that joke was a bit of a stretch. Right.
Stop! Oh God, I can't. You two are so cringy.
Oh God.
Just
Are we done with the dad jokes now?
I'm like crying. Oh my God. Right, carry on.
Okay. Oh, I've lost the plot now. Right, that's it for a bit of the news. I picked
I've
something.
got a tiny bit of news, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Joe, is that right? Project Rap Rabbit missed its campaign goal on Kickstarter. I don't know
Oh
if you
yeah, I
guys
saw that. I saw
Yeah.
it had to reach the last I saw it had to reach a certain amount within
It was like
7 hours or something.
Yeah, it was like 7 million or something, and it was just a bit. I don't really. But I don't know. I just thought I don't really know if I ever thought it was going to do it in the first place. That sounds so pessimistic, but
Yeah, it's a bit niche to run a Kickstarter for, I thought.
Yeah, I
it's
thought
on
so.
hold now, isn't it?
I didn't think it would really meet it, so it doesn't surprise me. The other thing I've got is, like, I picked something out of an interview that Phil Spencer done, because I find it quite interesting what he said. He was just talking about, like, I think the interview asked him the question about Xbox One X, and he said, how do you feel about competing with the Xbox? How do you feel about competing with the PlayStation Pro? And he said, oh, I look at Pro as more as a competitor to the Xbox S than I do the Xbox One X. This is a true 4K console, blah, 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 blah.
Blah blah blah.
And the thing that,
Graphics.
I mean, the thing that's silly about this, for one, is that the Xbox One S is obviously a competitor to the PlayStation 4 rather than the Pro, because obviously they're just as powerful as each other. The PlayStation 4 Pro does run some games at 4K, and it checkerboards some up to 4K. So obviously it is comparable to Xbox One X, which is a more powerful console and can run games at 4K. But when you think about it, when they showed off the games at their conference, Xbox, practically all of them, apart from one, were sort of enhanced for Xbox rather than true sort of 4K. The only one I can think of top of my head that was true 4K was Forza 7. All the rest
That's
were
what they
enhanced.
opened with, isn't it?
All the rest were enhanced for Xbox. So in other words, they're checkerboarded up to 4K, which PS4 Pro does. So how can you say it's not a competitor when all the games are running the same way? It's silly, don't you think?
Another thing he said that seemed crazy, and I don't know if this was taken out of context, was that he felt that PS4 Pro would hold back Xbox One X.
Okay.
You know, neglecting to comment that surely Xbox One normal games would hold back Xbox One X.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, like someone else said, the PS3 was a much more powerful console than the Xbox 360. But did you really notice the difference between two consoles? Not really.
Yeah. It's not about massive power, is it? I don't think anything on the Xbox 360 looked as good as The Last of Us. Did it?
Exactly. No, exactly. So if you take Xbox One X and PS4 Pro, I just can't see there being much difference. Especially when, to be fair, Xbox, I mean, there was a tweet that perfectly summed it up, what I think about Xbox's lineup. A website called, I retweeted it because I thought it was funny, but a website called Hardcore Gamer announced their game of the show, and it was Sea of Thieves. And I tweeted saying, Sea of Thieves, Hardcore Gamer's game of the show, something doesn't quite add up here. I mean, it's hardcore. Xbox hardcore gamer. That's the Xbox Game Show. I mean, that says it all to me.
It does, yeah.
It's got that. There's you go. There's the Xbox lineup. Sea of Thieves is game of the show.
Oh, that's funny.
It's so there. That just kind of says it all. They've no games. You can have all the power you want, but if you've no games to back it up, then it's
You don't have a
pointless.
point.
So I mean, and anyway, the other thing that I got thinking is, how much does 4K matter anyway? Does it really matter that much?
Well, people are really obsessed with it, aren't they, at the minute?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the ones who are always obsessed.
It doesn't
with
bother
it,
me. I say I've still got my PS4 standard from, I don't mind that I can't play in 4K. I'm happy playing in standard, to be fair.
The
Yeah, it's not
ones who
something
are
that deters me either.
the ones who are always obsessed are always the loudest, though. I mean,
Yeah, that's very true.
so I don't think it's really gonna take off as much as what people think. I mean, I think if anything, people are going to buy a PS4 Pro because that's where the market is. So if
Yeah, that's
people
where the
get a
games are
4K
as well.
TV,
Definitely.
I think they'll buy a PS4 Pro over an Xbox. But even then, I think people buy Switch over PS4 Pro and Xbox One X as well.
Mm.
So I think it's going to be the
It's all
interesting at
preferences,
Christmas.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm up for 4K. I wouldn't say it's a deal breaker, but if obviously with the option there, that's what I'd buy.
That's what you take.
I'm set up at home for it. I'm ready for it. I want the newest technology. So for me, I wouldn't say I wouldn't buy a game because it's not in 4K, but I'm happy and glad that I can.
Yeah.
And that it is an option. But some games that the graphical style of a game is more important than what resolution it displays in for me.
Yeah.
I think
I agree.
I'd rather a game look good.
I'm the same. I mean, I'm all for technology. I love it, so I always go for the latest stuff. So to me, if I could afford an Xbox One X, I'd buy it because I have no doubt it would probably be quite good. But I mean, none of the games probably appeal to me much, but I'd buy it anyway because that's just what I'm like.
Yeah, see, I still wouldn't.
I'd buy it for the sake of it. Because on the occasion, as I like Xbox game I want to play, like probably Crackdown I want to play, and that's about the only one I can think of until a new Forza Horizon comes out. But on the odd occasion, there are games I want to play in Xbox, so I would probably buy it for that reason.
£500 on sweets
Yeah.
than an
Yeah.
Xbox. I'd
But-
get more enjoyment out of it.
But then I thought to myself,
Well-
well, if I could afford an Xbox One X or PlayStation VR, which one would I buy? Because I quite liked PlayStation VR. It's a bit different, whereas if I bought an Xbox, really it's not that much different from my PS4 Pro, is it? I've got an Xbox One S, so if I buy an Xbox One X, is it really that much different from my PlayStation 4 Pro? I don't think it is. I don't think the investment of £450 if I own a PS4 Pro is really
It's worth it.
worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
No,
it?
I agree with that.
For the games that I could probably play on it. I mean, I could start playing my third party games on Xbox One X, but I'm not going to do that because I'm in the PlayStation ecosystem and I prefer PlayStation. So I'd be buying it for exclusives, and they don't really have any. So
Yeah.
I can't really
My,
justify it unless it's
My
for
brother
work.
bought a PSVR this week, so I'd be interested to see what he's thought, because there's a few more games out now for it than when you had your one, isn't there?
Yeah,
So
and I had tons. I had all launch games. I've got about 20 VR games, and I don't have a VR.
yeah.
So yeah, they're all sitting there on my hard drive, and it's like, oh, what I put that one, what I put that one. I mean, some of them
stocked
quite
up.
good as well. Tell me to buy Headmaster, because that's great.
Well, he
Job.
listens to this, so you've just told him.
Headmaster, that's such a fun game.
Get it.
Get it?
Yeah.
Job Simulator's a must. That's
I've heard a lot of good things about
that's
that
the
game. It
first
looks
game
fun.
you buy. Those two, brilliant. The rest, I'm on fence, but those two, brilliant. I could just play them all the time. So good.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so that's what I'd say about Phil Spencer. Now I want to moan about something that actually just came up today. Because I was going to play The Witcher, I downloaded it. And I thought to my... And someone tweeted me, the Game of the Year edition's only £15 at the moment. And I bought the original version. And the
Oh,
It's
DL...
that
ice
time of
cream
week
truck's
again.
back.
Yeah.
Oh, every time.
He's a listener. He just wants some exposure.
I should. I'd go out, get an ice cream.
Sorry,
Anyone
Joe.
hungry?
Very.
Carry on, Joe. You were talking
carry
about
on,
The Witcher.
I was just listening to Chin. But anyway, yeah, so... what does it say? That's it. I bought the
Game of the Year.
original, and I thought to myself, the Game of Year edition, I can't remember how much it is, £17 or something, and I looked at the DLC, and to buy the DLC, even one of the DLCs is almost as much as buying the Game of the Year edition. And I thought to myself, that's a bit rubbish. That's a bit unfair that they put the Game of the Year edition on sale, but they don't put the DLC on sale, because I don't want to go and buy the Game of the Year edition when I already own the game, because that's just stupid. So I think I'd rather be able just to buy the DLC, so why not put that on sale? It's kind of punishing the people who bought the original.
Do you think your save would carry across if you've had the normal edition, you've not finished it, but you've spent like 40 hours on it, and then you buy the Game of the Year edition? Would the save be compatible?
See, I don't know.
I can see them not doing that, just so...
Yeah, I can imagine that wouldn't work. I have a feeling with that.
Yeah.
That's a shame about the DLC prices, though, because I've finished The Witcher. I bought the non-Game of the Year edition in 2015, and I finished it later that year. And I'm still yet to play the DLC simply because of how expensive they are. I just can't fathom myself spending that much money on the DLC. I just can't do it.
I think if you add both of them up, it comes to about £22. Whereas the Game of the Year edition, which includes the game, is like £17. It's not right.
Yeah.
No.
So that's
one of those games. I haven't
played
it yet properly.
No, I haven't. I don't like
game.
paid for DLC very much, to be honest. I don't think it's right or fair.
That happened.
Didn't you?
See, the PlayStation Store's got this problem because it happened before with the Darksiders. Because I didn't have Darksiders 2 on PlayStation 4. I only had it on PlayStation 3, but I had the remastered original on PlayStation 4, the normal Darksiders. So I thought to myself, I'll buy Darksiders 2. And what they'd done is they had this special pack on the store which included Darksiders and Darksiders 2, and it was like 12 quid or something, and I thought, that's good. I wonder how much it is just to buy Darksiders 2 on its own, and it was like 25 quid or something.
Yeah.
So, because I owned the original, I didn't want to go and buy both again. So I was like, why not just the price of that one? They did eventually, but I mean, they didn't at the same time. So it was stupid. So I think that's a problem with the digital stores. They seem to have, there's got so much content on there, they don't manage it right.
Mm.
And it's...
I had a really good experience with Bloodborne's DLC. So I bought Bloodborne in 2015, and then I bought the DLC late 2015. And the DLC only cost me £4.99 for a 4-hour long. And the content, I don't know if any of you played Bloodborne, but the content of the DLC in some cases is better than the content in the main game. So you really feel like you're getting an amazing deal for like such a cheap price. I'm not sure if it's increased since then, but when I bought it, it was £4.99. It's honestly like such a good DLC. I say in parts, it's better than the game. Oh god, I feel bad saying that, but
I think like Fivers, kind of, like I was saying, I don't like it. It hark back to like the PS2 or the PS1 days. A game was released, it was released as it was finished.
You get everything.
You play it, you get all the unlockables for finishing it on hard. You get certain things for finishing it in a certain time. There was none of this pay your way through it and pay for certain things. And like, okay, a £5 isn't a bad price to have some extra gameplay, but. And I know we've moved on since then, but really, if that's stuff that they were developing alongside building the game, it should have been in the game. It shouldn't.
But you know why they do it, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course, it's free.
It also brings so much more attention back to the main game. Like you can release a game. You can release a game in early 2015, and then it's big. Everyone's talking about it, and then it quiets down. But then you're like, oh, here's the DLC. Yeah. Then everyone's like, oh, what's the main game?
Maintaining hype.
Yeah,
it's all maintaining the hype.
I don't mind DLCs depending on how much value you're getting for the money you're paying, but I do have a lot of DLCs, I will admit, so I'm maybe not a bit biased here.
Yeah, well, that's fine. The thing is, it's down to choice, isn't it? And at least we do have this choice in the industry still. I suppose because I'm old school, I just feel like when you buy a game, it should have everything.
I do agree with that, though. I do agree. I don't like the fact you have to pay for it. I mean, like with Fallout 4, I've been put off with all its DLC looks fantastic to me, but it just puts me off buying it because it's so much. Like, it should be included with the game, even if you have to wait a bit longer for it. I mean, at the end of the day, like you said, if they're developing it alongside, it should be included when it's released.
Yeah, fair enough if they've then spent an extra year doing it and releasing it. But then that's where Naughty Dog do it quite well, because they release it as a standalone. You don't have to have the game. It's not DLC as such. It's like it's almost episodic. You don't, so with The Lost Legacy, you don't have to have played Uncharted 4. You don't have to own it. You can still purchase The Lost Legacy standalone.
Yeah, but it links in with the story if you play the other games.
But if you're going to pay a tenner for some costumes, some multiplayer maps, and I don't know, bits and pieces that mean nothing, then it's a bit like, I don't want to talk about Switch too much, but the fact that the hard mode for Zelda is paid for DLC.
Yeah, I hate that.
That's ridiculous.
That really annoys me. I don't even have a Switch, and that annoys me.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's absurd.
It was it was talked about a long time ago, but then at E3 they sort of, here's the date, and it's a lot of content, I think, and they're asking quite a reasonable price for something that they finished a long time ago, and they've just kept it to themselves.
But the thing is, people buy it, so they continue to do it. That's you can't, if no one bought it, they'd stop, but it's not that easy because people will just lap it up. So
yeah.
I
mean, I think the only way that a DLC is like sort of acceptable if you're looking at it in a way that there's not enough content. I mean, this is why I love the Bloodborne Old Hunters, because for me, they gave you more content than you really deserved for the price you paid. But for games, first games of the series, they might be trying to test if people are interested in the second game of the series. So sometimes I think if people are releasing a DLC as how engaged are our audience, in this product, I think that's okay. But it just all it all buckles down to the price you're paying. I mean, some DLCs I've seen like £17, and I'm just I wouldn't even consider it.
Because that's the price of a full game at that point.
I mean, after a few years, full games. I mean, I was looking today at Amazon, actually, Evil Within and like Resident Evil Revelations 2, they're both £15, £16, and people are asking for DLC products for that amount of money. I think it's way too high.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So what did you do in the end, Joe, about The Witcher?
I just left it and moaned about it on Twitter. That's what I've done.
That's what I saw. I had a feeling. Yeah.
I moaned about it on Twitter to PlayStation. That's what I've done. Then I just played something else.
The Witcher is a great game. The Witcher is so good. I'd literally recommend all of you to play it. I know, Joe, you're in the process of playing it.
I think I'm finished it. Just about the main story.
It's such a long game, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's like 200 hours long.
I literally, I bought it and I was just like, right, I'll play it. Played a bit of it. I was like, okay, this is really long. So I left it, came back to it, forgot how to play, restarted it. Again, by the time I finally get around to finishing it, it's going to be an antique, and all the DLC is just going to shoot back up in price because it's going to it's just going to come full circle, and because it's just one of those games I love, but I can't dedicate that amount of time to it. I just can't right now.
I've just nearly done it. I've nearly finished it. I'm well close to the end, but then I play it for a while, and then I forget about it for about 6 months, then I go back.
And then you've got to learn the controls again and get into the story. I played it during my first year of university when my exams didn't count, so I just spent all my time playing The Witcher 3. I was like, I haven't got anything better to do. I'll just play this 200-hour-long video game. And
why not?
Got it done. Still passed first year, so no harm done.
Okay, right. Let's talk about what we've been playing, and then we can play the Amazon game this week. I miss it.
Someone else can do it if they want. Before we move on, we've got a few competitions and stuff going on that I wanted to give a shout out for in case people haven't seen it on Twitter. But hopefully
to shout
they have.
out the screenshot competition as well.
Yeah. So first of all, the winner of, I can't remember now. It feels like so long ago. Was it Portal Knights that we were giving away?
Yes, I
the
think
winner
so,
of that.
Because Nicole reviewed it.
Yeah, didn't come forward. So I've got a code for Portal Knights on PS4. Joe, I know we're live, but do you think we should just read it out?
Yeah.
And then if anyone wants to download it, they can.
Yeah.
Maybe if
first served.
I'll leave out the last letter. Or is that too difficult? Should I just read it
out?
See, that'd be a really fun game. Yeah, that'd be so good.
Just do it first come, first served.
Either that or just do a queue for the last letter.
Yeah, let's do that then. So if anyone wants to win a copy of Portal Knights, sadly the winner didn't come forward. It says on the website you've got 14 days, so sorry if you've listened and you've now missed out. The code, I'll miss out the last digit, is 7NDC E8NK24Q, and then the last digit is up for you to guess. And let's see if someone gets it. Can you let us know though? Because that would be handy. So yeah, so that's Portal Knights. Hopefully someone gets that. If not, I'll read out the whole code next week. I know it's not PlayStation, but it is a PS Vita game first and foremost. But I've got a Steam code for Valkyrie Drive from Marvelous. We're doing a retweet and follow to win on Twitter. So if you're listening and you want a Steam game and you've not retweeted our tweet, jump on that. Just follow us. And then lastly, we're doing the SquareXO June screenshot competition, where you can tweet a PS4 share screen with the hashtag SQXO June, I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what we're going to do... No, so next weekend, each one of us will pick our favourite, and then we'll put that up for a Twitter poll so people can vote on the winner. And then we'll start again with SQXO July.
Yep.
So, if you're listening, you can enter as many times as you like. Just try and blast that hashtag with some awesome screens. There's been some brilliant ones so far.
Oh, some of them are
absolutely
amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah, but the more the merrier. So, get that going. So that's it. That's my competition pieces. Really
good stuff.
Well done, Dan.
Lisa's downstairs watching Glow. Has anybody seen that yet?
No, I'm tempted, but
it's good.
Not yet.
I've watched them all, so she's got to catch up. She keeps falling asleep every time we're watching something.
It's confusing when you say Lisa's downstairs, because my wife's Lisa and she's downstairs watching Netflix.
She's watching. Glow's really good. I recommend that. That's the last. Although I've kind of watched them all, so I've nothing to watch now.
Oh no.
It's annoying that binge watching, because you kind of I end up staying awake too late because I'm too busy watching stuff. But
I've
no,
done
that's
that with
good.
I don't know if any of you watch Orange is the New Black, but I just binged season 5, and oh gosh, it ended up let's just watch one episode at a time, and then I'm up till 3 a.m, 3 nights in a row, and I'm like, well, that's done.
I don't watch that one, but Lisa watched.
I've watched that. I used to watch that once again when I was at uni, and I remember I watched like 2 seasons in one day, and I just remember looking up like, wait, what's going on? Like I missed everything. I was like, what's happened? I've just been working, and I completely zoned out. And I was like, Netflix is saying, are you still watching this program? I was like, wait, I need to rewatch everything again because I just zoned out.
Yeah, what do you call it? Natalie Imbruglia's in Go, and
is she actually?
Yeah, she's one of the main characters. She's quite good, actually.
I like her.
And there's a guy called Marin, who I've watched his TV programmes on Netflix, American Netflix. I think he's quite funny, so he's in it. But yeah, it was good seeing Natalie Imbruglia. That's good. She's good actress. Although actually, she's funny because she was a singer, wasn't she? But she was an actress before she was a singer, really. Now she's an actress.
She's the one that was in she was in Johnny English, wasn't she?
She was in Neighbours, I think, to begin with.
Yeah, she was in one of those Oz programs.
Yeah, I think it was Neighbours. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think it was that. And then she obviously done her singing. So now she's acting all over the place. All these talented people doing all these different things. I don't know, but no, it's good. Recommend that. Watch it. Anyway. Apart from watching Netflix, I've been playing games, so I never really played a lot of games throughout the week. Today, really, I played The Last of Us Remastered Left Behind.
Oh, good choice.
Left Behind, I saw that. It's good, yeah.
I could have.
Is that the first time you've played it, Joe?
I've not actually. I played it on PlayStation 3, but I've not actually played The Last of Us Remastered on my PlayStation 4 yet. So I've completed Last of Us on the PlayStation 3. And I started Left Behind on PlayStation 3, and I don't remember if I completed it or not, but the bit I've done so far today, I've seen all that, and I played quite a lot today, and I've seen it all, and I knew what to do, so maybe I did complete it, I don't remember. So
So
but I thought I'd
fantastic.
play it again anyway. But
That's a very good
I'm
game.
doing it a bit backwards, so I'll probably play that and then start The Last of Us.
In all fairness, though, it's kind of fun
I
to
do
do
that
that
with gaming.
sometimes. It's like with I don't know if you guys are familiar with the BioShock series, but obviously Infinite is set before, in regards to the timeline, it's set before 1 and 2, and I played 1 and 2 and then Infinite beforehand. So obviously that's the order they were released. But then when I got the collection on a PS4, I decided to play Infinite 1 and moving on to 2. So it's quite a fun thing to do.
It's fun because everybody goes on about how BioShock's a brilliant game. It is a brilliant game. BioShock 2 is quite good, but Infinite's my favourite.
Infinite is fantastic. I mean, they really put a lot of focus on like the kind of character development and voice acting and the casting
I just
and
love
that.
the world. The world's great, and then
Yeah, good old Columbia.
yeah, colourful.
If I remember correctly, wasn't BioShock Collection the victim of the 1-star review a few weeks ago? I think it got targeted by us.
I can't remember.
I'm
Who's
pretty
this
sure
person?
we did.
Because
I think
need to
I
have
got
words.
it. Well, Dan picks the 1-star review out, so
I've got that collection, but again, it's all games I played on my PlayStation 3.
Yeah, I've
So
got
I've
it.
not
And it's still
actually
shrink wrapped.
I've not started them on the
No.
PlayStation 4. They're still sitting in a dual case somewhere.
Yeah.
Because it's a promo copy, so it's kind of...
Oh right, yeah.
It's a promo copy, it sticks out because it's got 2 discs in it, I think.
It's a chunk.
How many discs they got? 3? 2? 3?
Two discs.
Yeah, I thought it was 2
I
discs.
think.
Cause it includes all 3 games though, doesn't it?
yeah, it's the whole collection.
I've completed all 3 games but on PlayStation 3, so again I kind of just think to myself, well, I'll get round to it eventually, sort of thing.
Yeah, but they're just nice when you're kind of going through a backlog. It's nice to go back to a familiar game that you have good kind of pre-existing memories with. I find I love when I'm trying to go through everything. It's like, oh, I can play BioShock. It's like, oh, that's good. It makes me happy.
Yeah, sometimes I just
See, that's
like
what
to go back.
Bloodborne is to me.
Yeah.
What else have you been
Sometimes-
playing, Jay?
Life is Strange just started as well.
I'm
That
so
'cause
happy
of
with you.
The second one.
Because I've obviously completed that as well, but I completed it on the Xbox because that's what I got because I reviewed that one, so I got the code on the Xbox, and then I got it on PlayStation because I liked it and I wanted it. I wanted the sort of collector's edition, which I bought, and then obviously they gave it away free in PlayStation Plus, so I just downloaded the digital version today and started that as well, because I was going to play Darksiders Remastered because I've started that again and enjoy that, but my save file was upstairs and I could be bored going upstairs to put it on the cloud so that I could then download it downstairs of us. And I'd done the
just
same
say
with The
that's
Witcher.
strange.
I'd actually downloaded the save file and then I noticed that the DLC wasn't selling. That annoyed me, so I just ended up putting on Life is Strange instead.
Yeah.
So I played quite a bit of Life is Strange, probably half the first episode. I never played loads of it, but that's something I'll just play now and again
Yeah.
because it's a good
Cool.
game. And
Yeah,
then
sounds
I don't know, I've just been picking games out at random to play. Dirt 4 I got a code for, I was playing that. Yeah, I just pick stuff out at random, whatever I feel like playing really. It's nothing too heavy sort of thing.
Yeah.
Just dabbling in different
Yeah,
things.
but it's fun enough. I'll let you talk about what you have been playing now.
I've had quite a bit of time to play this week, luckily, which has been nice. So I finished Horizon.
Oh yeah, we
Fine.
saw. Congratulations!
Congrats.
I know it was a
Congrats.
struggle.
Many congrats.
Yeah, we've all got the plat now, haven't we? Apart from
Oh yeah, I
Joe?
got my
Joe,
my
have you
theme
finished?
come through. My theme
Mine
came
hasn't. Mine still hasn't come through, and I got the plat in like April. I'm a bit annoyed.
through. Really? That's
Yeah, it's
crazy.
still not
Mine
come
came
in.
through today.
Oh, right. That's
Oh.
cool. You might have turned off marketing emails from.
Oh no, so I've completely missed it. Oh well,
Yeah.
I'm not too first. It doesn't matter.
Joe, have you finished Horizon? Did you finish it?
I'm right close to the end. I never quite got there yet.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
just
know
wondered.
why.
Didn't
I'm
want
not
to
far.
us.
No, I'm not far away, but I've just been lazy. I kind of got distracted with Zelda, I think it was.
Yeah.
So I was really
Do you
enjoying Horizon, and then I thought, oh, let's try this Zelda out then, because I wanted to be able to talk about it and stuff, and then I never ever went back to Horizon after that, because I got hooked in Zelda for ages.
Yeah.
I think it's a shame that they came out, Zelda and Horizon, so close to each other, because I think it might have tainted Horizon a little bit.
Definitely. The freedom in Zelda is so much better than the freedom in Horizon. It was really hard going back to Horizon and not being
knowing
able
that
to walk
Zelda's there.
over rocks. It's
But I
like,
did
That's annoying.
I did get a bit bored of Zelda eventually, though.
yeah, I haven't
And I've
finished
not
Zelda
went back
either.
to that either. No, I haven't quite finished it either. So.
No, but yeah, I felt Horizon was a massive anticlimax as well. But I won't say too much because you might finish it one day, Joe. But
Oh, well, finish it. I was going to play it today, but the disc was upstairs, so I was like, oh no, I can't bother going upstairs.
yeah, it's yeah, it was all right. I'm glad it's done. I'm glad I don't have to go back to it, and I probably won't be buying the DLC for it.
I sound really lazy saying, "Oh, I can't be bored going upstairs."
To go upstairs.
I know. I mean, it sounds real lazy. Oh, it's got,
If it was a good game, you'd go upstairs to get it. So it's just
no, it's not.
like validates my point of it
Testament
being
to
everyone else.
I've walked about 17 miles today. I didn't.
Did you need to go
justify
upstairs?
going upstairs?
What difference does 10 stairs make then?
I just
So
don't know.
I've been
I
playing that,
was
and I
having
moved
a
on.
relax.
Yeah, whatever. I'm talking about what I'm playing now. Then I moved on to Tales from the Borderlands, which was the PS Plus game last month, which is all right. It's a typical Tales game. I don't know anything about Borderlands, so
No,
I don't
neither
really...
did I, but I actually quite enjoyed that one.
I think it's really funny. It's really, really, really comical. I don't think you need to have a very kind of
knowledge.
in-depth knowledge of Borderlands before you play it. It's very kind of, it works on its own. And
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what
it's
I
hilarious.
found. That's what I found. I platinumed that one, and I quite liked
Yeah,
it.
same.
I still haven't played that.
Finished the first episode of that, but then, as people will have probably seen as well, I bought Rhyme on Friday, so I started
Yes,
playing
and you've
that.
made me buy it now. Congratulations. I hope you're happy with yourself.
Oh,
It's
shame
such
I
a
don't get
good
commission.
game.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I'm really enjoying it. When I get a game that then hooks me, I end up finishing it quite quick, and I'm quite far through it already. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's
With
got a
me,
good
I
book in it.
It's
Yeah.
really good. I think my problem is, because I reviewed it for the site, I felt a little bit of pressure. Like, I have to finish it really quick. So I was a bit apprehensive before it came. I was like, what if I hate it? What if it's, like, not hooking at all? But then I got it, and I think on the first day I played about 4 hours, and then I finished it that night. So my review was up the next day, and it wasn't a rush. It was genuinely that captivating that I felt okay sitting on my PS4 for 6 or 7 hours just playing through it. It's such a good game.
I
Yeah,
didn't really
it's really
enjoy it.
Did you
Yeah.
not?
I rented
What about the
it
music?
and
The music
sent it back.
Yeah. I like the fact that it's basic, and that's not a negative at all. It's a really nice game to just sit down and
I think,
engross yourself in. There's none of this, like there's no panic, there's no rushing, there's no time limits, there's nothing to learn, there's nothing to be explained. You just play it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that.
I think that it's there to mirror the fact that you're playing as a child. You are playing as like a young boy or girl on this island, and all you have is your own voice. It's very imaginative how you use it. I love the puzzles. I think some of the puzzles are really, really good. Like, some of them you have to sit and you're like, how do I do this? And when you figure out, you're like, that's very clever.
Yeah, no, it's a really good little game. So no, I'm pleased with that. So that's what I've been playing. Did you platinum it, Rebecca, or not?
No, I haven't. I'm gonna go back to it and put a little bit more effort into collecting trophies.
What are the trophies like? Are they?
They're okay. I got quite a few. I remember there's one room. I don't know if Dan's done it yet, but it's black. It's all dark, and you have to run around. And when you go near a torch, it lights up. And I got a trophy for lighting every single torch. And I was like, oh, I didn't even realize that was something I had
It kind
to
of
do.
rewards you for
Exploring.
It's weird. The design's really good. Yeah. So in a game, you play so many games now that you kind of gather which way you've got to go, and if you go another way, that's going to be something secret down there. I'm finding with Rhyme that when you go the way you shouldn't go, it is the way you should go.
Yeah.
So it's almost playing with your mindset on how games have been designed. It's really nicely done. So I go off like left because I think that's where a collectible is going to be, and actually there's a key for a door that you need. And it's really nice. It's really clever. So yeah, it's a really good game. So,
Somebody's mic's really annoying me. I don't know. I can just hear this.
I think it might be Nicole's because the bar's showing up every time the noise happens. Did you say your cat was with you?
Yeah, he keeps trying to get on me. Like, I wish he wouldn't.
Is
Maybe
that
that's what it
chalkboard?
is.
That's chalkboard noise. That's no.
I'm trying to sit, like, exceptionally still.
Stop it, cat. I know what cats is like. My cat, they're on. I never slept all night. I had a real bad sleep. I think it's just 'cause it's too hot. And then I felt this really sharp scratch in my knee, and it was a bloody cat scratched me.
Oh no, my cat just has to rub his face on my face. I don't get it.
They're weirdos, aren't they?
No, I'm a dog person, so I don't really relate.
Me too. What have you guys been playing?
I played. Oh, I finished Resident Evil 7. I did it in 8 hours, which was fun. Basically, stayed up all night and played it with my boyfriend and his brother. And oh my gosh, it's so scary. I played quite a few horror-related games, and I thought, I know that we're not playing it in VR, we're just playing it in standard. And I thought, I know all the rumors, I know it's quite scary. And the first 5 minutes in, you come to a door and it's open, but you can't see in the room. And all of us were like, I don't want to go in the door. Like, I don't want to go. Honestly, it's really well. It works like a greatest hits of all the Resident Evil games from the series. So there's a little bit from all the big games. And when you're playing it, you think, oh, I know this. Like, I've done this in another game. So it works well. It sort of ties the series together. It's really good. And it's honestly very scary. I'm writing a little bit of a spoiler special that'll go up on the site maybe in a week and a half. I'm trying not to write too much. It's already like 3 pages long. But honestly, it's one of those games where once you start talking about it, because it's so fresh and it has so many good like ideas, you just like, oh, and this was amazing. Oh, and this was really good. And this was scary. Honestly, very, very good game. And apart from that, I've just been playing Rise of the Tomb Raider, which I got based on Joe and Dan telling me I should buy it. So I bought it.
Yeah. Very good game.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm right at the end, and I'm trying not to finish it because I really like it. I just don't want it to end. So I've been playing other things and like doing 10 minutes of Tomb Raider. But I really do like the Tomb Raider series, especially since it's been rebooted. I think that it's something I'm very invested in, and I'm one of these people who, if they announce a new game, I'll be like, I'm getting that. I just know.
Yeah, I preferred the first one though. I preferred just the reboot.
I've not finished it yet, so I can't 100% say. I think I'm like 80% of the way through. But I did really like the first one, I'll have to admit. And the first one for me felt very fast paced. And this has got a lot more moments where it's quiet and you're just exploring. The first one was like, you go here and then this happens. And then there's a 5-minute sequence where you're running and jumping and climbing and things are falling around all over you. But I honestly really like both of them. They're very good games. I'm really enjoying what I've been playing this season.
I think my only criticism of Rise of the Tomb Raider was the fact it was, funnily enough, I was talking about it with my stepbrother earlier, because we were playing Definitive, trying to get the platinum with the multiplayer trophies and that.
Oh, see, I can't do that. I had a conversation because my PS4 won't connect to the internet, so I can't get multiplayer online trophies. It's
you can do it in private matches and that. I mean, obviously, it's no good if you can't connect to anyone, but like, obviously, me and my stepbrother were going through and we were talking about it, and I found with Rise of the Tomb Raider, it was obviously in the Definitive Edition there was open world bit kind of like, but they weren't massive.
No, they're quite enclosed.
Yeah, in Rise of the Tomb Raider, I think they made them too big.
And I have to admit that. When you're looking for collectibles as well, you're like, where is it? There's this massive room, you're like, where am I going?
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where they tried to kind of up the ante and it was a bit too much. But regardless, it didn't deter me from the game. I thought it was enjoyable regardless. I loved it.
I'll let you know. I'll let you all know what I think, actually, because you've all played it, apart from me. But honestly, I'm really enjoying it. It's probably like a 9 out of 10 for me so far. I just hope the ending doesn't disappoint.
Yeah.
Right, that's it for me, though. Don't spoil it.
Kind of remember it.
No.
So what, you've been playing, Nicole?
Well, I've been trying to plough through my backlog, and in which time I've managed to finish Digimon Story, which was absolutely fantastic. It was a very grindy game, but it was absolutely brilliant. I also finished Virginia, which I wanted to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's a good game.
That game looks amazing.
It's absolutely fantastic. Like, it was only an hour and a half, and very easy platinum, which, again, that's another thing that appeals to me. But
That's a highlight for you.
yeah, it was.
Did you understand what was going on at the end? It was a bit weird. Like, whoa,
that was
it's like
my
tricky.
criticism. I thought they had the way they generated atmosphere, the story itself. I loved the graphic style. I loved the music. Everything about it was perfect. But I thought the storytelling was a bit like amateur. I know it's. I think it's Variable State that developed it, and they were very. I don't know. It was just kind of a bit mix and match. It felt at times. It felt like the story didn't cohere, and I know it's meant to be confusing, and it's all about symbolism and stuff like that. But I just think at times it really kind of threw you, because as soon as I thought I got the story, it went completely like on a tangent, and I was like, it wasn't in a good respect where it just, I didn't feel very grounded when I was playing it. I thought it was fantastic, but I wish the storytelling was a bit clearer.
Yeah. Just
what did you think the music was like?
Oh, the music!
It won a BAFTA for the music.
It's absolutely incredible. It works so well with all the emotions they were trying to portray, and the atmosphere as well. And it was a walking simulator game. And I mean, with Everybody's Gone to the Rapture and Firewatch, some of it could be a bit like, especially in Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, where you didn't have the ability to run, the whole walking simulator thing.
Yeah, it feels real.
Yeah, it was
Rapture,
real, but it was
you
like
could run. It was secret.
But it was even when you could run, it wasn't like running. It was like speed walking. Yeah, but it was the game wasn't a drag, and I enjoyed that it was very kind of quick and to the point, and I thought it was really, really, really effective. But again, just.
Oh, you're still there. Seem to have lost them. We seem to have lost them. They were talking. To be honest, you're all back. You back?
We've never gone anywhere.
We didn't go anywhere.
What's going on, Joe? Are you okay?
You went all quiet. I lost yous completely. So I did.
That rum, Joe's been going to your head. Did you fall asleep?
You just went all quiet. So during the podcast, the talking will just stop, and it'll just be me going, "Oh, they're all gone."
Oh no, I hope not.
Yeah, no, that is what will happen, because I couldn't hear you.
It happened last time, didn't it?
Never mind.
It happened a few episodes ago.
Let's move on then, because it's time to move on. We're cracking on a bit. We'll play an Amazon game now. I've been looking for reviews while you've been talking. So.
Good one.
Have you? That's exciting.
Yeah, so let's do the first one then.
Do them in funny voices.
No, I'm not doing fun voices.
Well, you've got a funny voice anyway. Just talk normal.
Okay, 1 star. 1 star. Now a rip-off. Smaller now and more expensive. Back to Tesco.
That last bit throws me. I was going to say Toblerone.
No, it's not Toblerone.
Is this a game, or is it just...
Is it a game or a random item?
It's a random item.
Okay.
No, we're straight in with the randoms.
Yeah, I'm not doing games, I'm just doing random items.
That makes it more difficult.
And it's at Tesco. I should know.
Back to Tesco.
Oh, back to Tesco.
Oh, yeah, but does that mean they're taking it back to Tesco?
Yeah.
Right, here's another one just to help. Rubbish, very disappointed, dry, small, and very poor quality.
Dry, small.
Dry is a weird descriptive word.
Yeah.
What would you want to deliver at your house that was not dry?
Now there's the question you need to ask yourself.
Wet wipes.
That's it.
Oh,
Baby wipes. Baby wipes. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to do another random. I saw something that I thought was quite cool. Where does it? And here we go. I need to just find a review for it. I know exactly what I'm going to look up, but I just need to find a bad review. There shouldn't be many because it's pretty awesome.
Oh, something you own?
Possibly. Okay. Not easy to use and has a mind of its own.
Alexa.
Sounds like something electronic.
It is, it's Alexa.
Is it actually? Damn, you're really good at this.
That shows how much I read 1-star reviews.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're obviously.
Amazon.'s brilliant. Really good. I'm very pleased with mine.
I don't trust those things. I saw we were watching a program on Friday night about someone else that's invented. They're like the Alexas but they've got independent AI, so they build up their own personality and get to know you and what you ask for. But then they can interact with each other, and I don't
trust that.
Well, I find it's almost like from a marketing point of view. I don't like really when I get served adverts on Twitter or on Google from things I've looked at before through cookies. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't want to give away all that information. But so I don't like the idea of having something in my house that's listening, even though it's turned off apparently in inverted commas. I don't like the fact that it's still listening.
God,
so I wouldn't trust them. Think about all the information they're picking up from you.
No, especially if you're just having a conversation and they're just listening.
The buzzwords we've said in the podcast. So if it's in your room now, it could know everything we've talked about, and then you could start being served advertising because of words you've said in your house. God. I just don't trust it.
I love it.
But there you go. Anyway,
so
sorry
good.
to put a downer on. Is that the one you can tell to order dog food and then dog food turns up?
Yeah. It's just
awesome.
awesome.
The adverts anyway.
What I like about it is I can just tell it to play a song I want to listen to, and it'll just play it. It's so good.
My hand does that though. If I think in my brain that I want my hand,
but it's not the same. For instance, if I want to play a song on Spotify, I have to go on my phone, unlock the code, load up the app, find the song, or I can just go Alexa play, and it plays it straight away.
No, how convenient.
You seen the film WALL-E?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's what you're going to end up turning into, Joe. One of those people sat in a chair.
God, it's turning vicious. We're supposed to like each other.
We do. We have a love-hate relationship.
This is brilliant.
Right, here we go. I think I found another one. Where is it? I'm just trying to find one that doesn't give it away, which is sometimes quite difficult, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I found. They mentioned the product.
You can always
I'm just trying to. Yeah, I'm just trying to bleep it out if I can. No, this is probably not a good one to use. Right, I'm just going to close my eyes and find a random item.
It's going to be interesting, especially if it's based on your viewing history.
Yeah.
Oh, dear God.
Is this based on your viewing history? Have you ordered wet wipes and an Alexa recently?
No, I don't know where the wet wipes came from on my
I'm
viewing
waiting for a one-star rum review or something.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Here's one. It just says, assume a counterfeit, deflated after 1 day, returned for refund, poor quality.
Deflated. It's one of them. It's not a pregnancy ball, is it?
No.
Inflatable paddling pool or something?
No.
Am I the only one guessing?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Where's everyone
I'm
gone?
thinking, like, deflated.
Is he saying, or are they saying that the article's deflated, or they felt deflated because it was rubbish?
Who knows?
Yeah. Deflated's quite proper language for people on Amazon to use, isn't it? Though I feel deflated that it didn't arrive in proper.
Yeah, it has to be in regards to the thing, surely.
Is there another one? Is there another review, Joe?
Cheap replica. Get 2 of these on the high street for £20.
Okay.
It's not. I want to say like a blow-up doll, like. I don't know. I don't know.
It's definitely not based on my history.
I don't you can pick up on the street. Like, I think you know where I'm going with this. Like,
I think you are overcomplicating this a bit too much.
Yeah, I think we might be a little bit.
2 for 20.
I can't think. So £10 each then.
You're overcomplicating it too much. I'll tell you that.
Well, it's not balloons, is it? That's expensive for balloons.
I'm wondering why that one is actually in my order history, the thing we're talking about, but I don't know why, because I was just looking. Did Lisa order one? She was talking about one. She didn't order one, no, she didn't. Just for a check. What could
Hopefully
it
not
be?
one of those ones because they're counterfeits. You can get 2 for 20 on the high street.
Yeah.
Exactly, so I
Don't go
had
on
to
Amazon
make
anymore
sure.
for them.
I was going to get one from somewhere else because there's good news in that respect. So
Oh, God,
I don't
no idea.
know.
I don't know what else to blow up. A whoopee cushion. Not 2 for £20 though.
no,
No, that's too expensive. I don't like that you told us a price. Now,
it's
Yeah.
something.
questioning myself.
You're going to kick yourself.
Oh,
Is
is it a
it?
football? Is it a football?
Yes.
Cheeky
Nice
pun,
little pun
isn't
there.
it?
Going to kick yourself, Joe. I like it.
Yeah, no, it's a football.
No, God.
Weasel was talking about getting one for Travis, you see.
Ah.
But I was going to get one from Rangers Megastore because the money goes to the club now.
And they need all the money they can get.
Yeah. I can't find. No, that Rangers, because obviously Mike Ashley had that brown Rangers, so for every strip they sold, they only get 4 pence.
Really?
Yeah, so they've managed to sort of do a new deal and get rid of him at the same time. He's not a shareholder anymore, so like on the same day they announced that, the website and the store sold out of strips in 4 hours.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So they
that's
managed
crazy.
to sell the whole thing. And I still can't find the strip on the website because I wanted to get myself one now that the money goes to club and they just don't have any. They're sold out completely. So I was going to buy a football for Travis. And that's why I thought, oh, football.
I see.
Good,
Nice.
Good facts. Good facts. Right, anyway, that's that then. I don't know if... No, that's it. I've had enough. My ears are too hot. This
Yeah.
room's
they-
roasting
Can
and
we
I've
just-
got this headphones on. And that...
Shout out for the screenshot competition if you've forgotten from earlier to submit some screenshots to our competition before we go, please.
Is there any...
Yes, please.
Is there anyone we need to thank? Apart from our listeners, of course.
No. And us.
So nobody to thank this week. Because sometimes we have people who give us stuff and stuff like that. It's nice to shout them out, isn't it?
No.
So if no one's gave us anything, then sod yous.
We can do a thank you after the competition because we're giving away
Yeah.
something that
Exactly.
someone's given you, aren't we?
Okay, remember to follow us, leave us a nice review, please, and all that malarkey. And we'll be back next week. Sorry we didn't have an episode last week, but there was no point really because there wasn't really a lot to talk about after a sort of Pack T3 episode, and it was quite close to when we'd recorded previously, so it's probably best just to leave it. So back and refreshed this week, back next week. So yeah. So thanks for joining us, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.
Bye.
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 Bye.